Welcome to Poets from the Neighborhood. My name is Sandy Coomer.
And I'm Bruce Jennings. We hope you'll enjoy the poems we'll be reading today, poems written by your friends and neighbors. Our first poem is Once There Was a Shallow Sea by S.R.Lee. Scrivening the surface beneath our feet, shrouded with grass and topsoil, stomped down by forests, all those in a shallow sea, floating, swimming, dying to sink, piled upon the murky bottom, millions of years prior to us, yet present right now, this very afternoon, should we look down at the right time. Fossils reveal a life here, once active and wet. Millions of years may be hidden just 3 inches down in the meekness of a streamlet, where one finds a chunky piece of coral, or on a weathered hillside, little shelves in stone decorate exposed rocks. Sea life almost anywhere we walk. The fortunate native-born learn in kindergarten to look for fossils instead of throwing stones, to wade in creeks without killing snakes, to destroy thistles, but save daisies and Queen Anne's lace, and to love fertile soil, its richness created by those numerous sea creatures beneath our feet.
Even My Garden Spade by VeerajaR. My garden spade pulls out a flaky rock, black sheen and light. I'm told it is coal. Just like that, I mined a few more while gardening just with a hand spade, all because I live in Tennessee.
Urban Decay by Brittanie, Maccarone. I stand at the top of the hill and gaze down the long, empty, broken street. It slants downwards for blocks, dipping and leveling, dipping and leveling. Buildings frame the view, plain, dull, concrete buildings, their monochrome facades only broken by a window in a handful of places. Poles spring up through the structures intermittently, wires spread between them, their shadows crisscrossing with the yellow road lines below. Only a few cars litter the streets, all empty, all old, all battered. No one enters my field of vision, and I can see for miles down this empty hill into the silent neighborhood. As the street dips down, the decay rises. The buildings give way to the cars, which give way to the empty streets. Only at the top of the hill is there any sign of life, and it is only me.
Leaving by Susie Margaret Ross. Most of all, I fear abandonment, that forced isolation when your heart seeks another garden, and the flowers in mine will wither and die.
Sunrise, number 103, 6:28 a.m., April 2nd, by Allison Boyd Justus. All's brighter sooner these days. Slow to happen, but I am slower to take note. At sunrise, fire colors catch fast, shine vibrantly. They vibrate peak to trough to peak so that we can see. So, indeed. We're hit with wavelengths skies and grasses wouldn't swallow. More than a matter of color, these grasses are hungry. They print their own energy currency. Let them eat adenosine triphosphate. Let them eat sugar. The dew doesn't blanket, it illuminates. Before the sun has even risen, the eastern landscape is all light and silhouette, and wet and eager green.
I wrote the next poem, and the title is Caldwell Lane. One day we will stand at the end of the driveway and know there is nothing left of us in the house. The rooms filled with other mementos, other treasures, our existence stripped clean. And one day this street will only be a passage to get to the shopping mall in Green Hills, and we will top the small rise and look west and try to remember how it felt to know something fully. Which side of the maple tree leads to the crooked limb fit for a throne? How the patio puddles after rain, how on windy nights the keyhole in the side door howls enough to spook us into believing in ghosts. If anything is certain, let us speak it. Fasten it to our seams with safety pins, protecting it as the years tumble. It will be up to us to hold this, the shift of light in the barnyard at a certain afternoon hour, the purple violets by the stone wall, the back porch that smells faintly of apples when you close your eyes and breathe. Thank you for watching Poets from the Neighborhood. We hope you'll join us again soon.